I had just moved to a university town in the southern US to attend graduate school. I originally hail from a very small town. In fact, our entire school, grades 7 to 12, had less than 750 kids. My undergraduate school was also small, so the switch to a big university town already made me a bit uneasy. Of course, I moved to said town in the middle of the hunt for a local serial rapist. I heard about this on the news a lot, and while I was a bit freaked out, I figured as long as I was safe and smart, I'd be okay. I had 3 other roommates, and we lived in a very nice, apparently safe part of town. It was summer, and I was staying in town to wait tables until the fall semester. I was totally in the restaurant or vampire lifestyle of staying up until dawn and sleeping in until noon. During the summer, only one of my roommates was ever around. I was mostly on my own. This day, I decided to go out on my back deck to catch some rays before work. However, it was hot. Really, really hot. I couldn't stay outside for long without taking AC or water breaks. I was quite obsessed with being tan at the time and was willing to suffer for what I thought would make me more attractive. As I'm sweating my ass off flipping through a magazine, a man catches my eye on the street below. Our deck looked out over our street and the street that ran perpendicular to ours. He was walking very slowly by our house. The slowness of his gait unnerved me a bit, and he was wearing a black hoodie, completely zipped up in 97-degree weather. I recognized this as sketchy and decided to go back inside for the rest of the afternoon. About 15 minutes later, the doorbell rings. My instinct was to just open the door. In my hometown, people often left their doors unlocked. My good friend would even leave the keys in his convertible with the top down when he parked. Of course, we should have been more cautious, but after living in a town that was literally ranked as the most safe town in the mid-80s, we became too comfortable. Something inside me made me pause and think I should look out the window to see who this is, which is something a bit foreign to me. I had just come from living in a dorm for 4 years. Our door did not have a peephole, but we had a large bay window to the left of the front door. I tried to subtly open the blinds to see who it was without revealing that I was home. I was sure it was a door-to-door salesman, as I wasn't expecting anyone. Most of my friends were at work or were gone for the summer. So, what I saw was the same man that had walked by before in his fully zipped black hoodie. I freaked out, quickly trying to figure out a rational reason for this person to be knocking on my door. The roommate that was home most of the summer had some odd friends, and I didn't really know her all that well. I figured if it was one of her friends, she wasn't here anyway. After verifying that the door was locked, I retreated to the safety of my bedroom. I calmed down and figured that it was just someone trying to scam gas money out of me. This was something I learned about quickly after moving to this city. I got a big glass of water and I decided to return outside for a while longer. As soon as I stepped back out onto the deck, I saw him. He was standing on the road looking up at me on the deck, just standing there. The same guy. Then he walked very slowly down the street, still staring at me. He was actually craning his neck backwards to keep looking at me. So this really did it. I went inside and didn't come out again until I had to leave for work. About a week or 2 later, a woman was attacked 1 road away from me, very close to the route sketchy hoodie man was taking. Then a couple of months after that, the serial rapist was caught, and he was responsible for the attack near my house. Did I almost meet the serial rapist? I guess I'll never know. Never open the door without looking out the window, friends, especially those trusting souls from small towns.